Hello guys, we continue to work with fractions and today we're going to learn how to build fractions greater than a whole. So we usually, when we see a fraction, up to now, we have seen fractions that have the numerator as smaller than the denominator. And that means that they are lesser or smaller than a whole. But when we have the numerator bigger than the denominator, that means that we need more than one whole to represent the fraction. And let me show you how this works. I need to get 5/4 and I need to represent them, right? So my denominator shows me in how many pieces my whole is going to be partitioned. So let's think of this as an apple. So my apple is going to be fractioned in how many pieces? It shows me 4 pieces, right? Okay. But I need to take 5 pieces. I need to shade 5 unit fractions. Is that even possible right here? No, because I will be missing one, right? So what I do is I draw an extra one and I partition it into the same number of pieces. So let's say I have another apple and I have to break it into the same number of pieces. So now I have one whole. This shows me one whole, correct? And this as well shows me one whole. Now, am I able to take 5 pieces out of it? I will take 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm missing one more because they're asking me to shade 5 pieces. So this is the way you represent 5/4. As you can see, the numerator right here is bigger, is greater than the denominator. When you have this, is because you need more than one whole to draw that fraction. Let's take a look to this second example. We have 9/4. We're going to imagine this time that we're going to draw some pizzas. So by the denominator, the 4, it lets me know how many pieces I'm going to cut my whole. So I'm going to imagine this is a delicious pizza, pepperoni pizza, and I'm going to cut it into 4 equal parts, right? If I want to show this fraction, I would have to color 9 pieces, but I only have 4. So of course I don't have enough. So I need to buy an extra pizza. And then I partition my second pizza as well into 4 pieces, just the way I did the first one, because that's what my denominator shows. And now I have 4 and I have 4. I still don't have enough. So I need to go get an extra pizza, and the same, I have to cut it into 4 pieces. Remember, kiddos, my denominator is always going to show me into how many equal shares I cut the whole. So now I need to color 9 pieces. I have to take 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is the way you would represent 9/4. Okay, you color 9 pieces. Okay, on this third example, you're going to help me find out what's the fraction. So what I do recommend for this is, first you draw your line, and then you have 3 wholes, right? What number should go as a denominator right here? The denominator shows you into how many equal shares each whole is being partitioned. So what's my number? I see that all my wholes have been partitioned into 2 pieces. So my 2 goes at the bottom. And now the number that I use as a numerator is going to be the number that I shaded. How many pieces are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, this will be the last one before you go and do your assignment for the day. So I have my fraction is 10/4. Remember, my denominator shows me what? In how many equal shares my whole will be partitioned. So I'm going to partition each whole into 4 equal parts. Let me try to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and they want me to take 10 pieces out of it. So I have 4, I have 8, 4 plus 4, 8, and 9, and 10. This is the way I should represent 10/4.